What's going on, everybody? If you are disputing negative accounts on your credit report, whether it be collections, charge-offs, late payments, student loans, bankruptcies, child support, doesn't matter. Your letters need to be as thorough as possible, and you don't need to leave anything out of your letters. If it's inaccurate, it needs to be in the letter. If it's incomplete, it needs to be in the letter. But you also need to dispute the payment history. That is extremely important that you dispute the payment history. That's the main thing, and I know I say this every day, that's the main thing that people don't dispute is the payment history. And I don't understand why. Well, I mean, most people don't know no better, but that's kind of just besides the point. You need to be disputing that payment history as well. It's extremely important that you do that. Very important that you dispute the payment history on those negative accounts, even for late payments. You'd be surprised how much better your results are just by doing that alone. Sorry, I'm trying to get into my iCloud on my computer. That's why I gotta just go get me a MacBook and be done with it. And you should be disputing from your annual credit reports, not credit monitoring. It's going to be the most accurate report to dispute from. Also, if anybody has any questions, just put them in the live chat. We'll put some links, my phone number, my email, and the live chat. If you do want to sign up for services, simply click on the link. Oh, won't fit. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments. But again, if you are disputing on your own, you need to make sure that your letters are as thorough as possible. If it's inaccurate, it needs to be in that letter. If it's incomplete, it needs to be in that letter. If the payment history is wrong, and I mean anything about the payment history that's wrong, needs to be in that letter. I don't care if it's the whole payment history. If it's inaccurate and incomplete, or there's no data there, it needs to be in your dispute letter. Not safe. Some 3 hours ago. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, please leave them in the comments. But again, when you are disputing negative items on your credit report, doesn't matter if it's a collection, a charge-off, bankruptcy, repossession, child support, student loans, you need to dispute everything that's inaccurate, everything that's incomplete, including the payment history on every single account. It's going to maximize the chances of you getting deletions. If it's inaccurate, it's incomplete, why are you not disputing it? Is it because it's more work? Is it because you just don't know better? Or what? Just curious. Does anybody that's on this live stream have 10 collections or more? If you are, please leave it in the comments how many that you do have. 15 or more collections, not charge-offs, but collections. And also remember, if you or anybody on your behalf has sent in an FTC report and or a police report to try to sweep your credit, before you try to fix your credit the legal way, you need to call all 3 credit bureaus and you need to ask them to remove the last 24 months of disputes from your credit file. Not your credit report, but your credit file. If you don't do this first, after a credit sweep's been performed, you're more than likely not going to get results, and you're definitely not going to be able to litigate that file to get money in your pocket and get debts waived. think the mosquitoes got me earlier when I was outside. They like my blood for some reason. And I know 10 collections is considered a lot, but if you have 10 collections, I got something extra special for you. Don't everybody speak at one time. Surely somebody has a question or something that they're concerned about or whatever. If you want to start your own credit repair business, we offer that as well. All right, it's Friday night, been a long week. Somebody has a question for me. And I feel like somebody on here actually does have 10 collections, they just don't want to say it. Nobody's going to judge you here. I had somebody sign up earlier with 7 collections, so 10's only 3 more. Surely somebody on here has 10 collections on their credit report. Nobody has any questions, I may hop off of here in a few minutes. Y'all know how I do. If nobody asks questions, then I just hop off. Which I'm not mad about that. I am tired, been a long day. Walked a lot today. Got a lot of other things done. And it's getting close to time to have my cayenne pepper shot that I have every night. But again, if you're disputing collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, repossessions, student loans, child support, medical debt, anything, you need to make sure when you dispute each account that you are disputing everything that's inaccurate and everything that's incomplete, including the payment history. I don't care if the dispute for one account is 2 paragraphs long. Everything needs to be in the letters, especially the payment history if it's inaccurate, and it more than likely is. All right, since nobody has any questions and it is Friday night, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here, but I will go live at some point tomorrow. More than likely, I will go ahead and go live after I get my walk-in, and then again, I may go live sometime after lunch and maybe even at night again. Probably won't do 3 times on the weekends like I do during the week, but like I said, my number is in the live chat, as well as my email, as well as the link to sign up for our services and the link to sign up for a free consultation. Excuse me. Never pay for a consultation for credit repair. Never pay for a consultation for credit repair. But yeah, since nobody has any questions, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hope everybody has a great Friday night, and I will see y'all on the next live.